Get on your knees and surrender. You're not worthy. You're asking for it. Bring it on. Giddy up. A rock can get out. A bamboo pole can get out. Dahe, here's your chance to prove yourself. Even a dog can do it. Yet I can't. Failed again. That's progress. My forehead got half an inch farther than last time. Yeah, and my butt flew 2 yards farther. Practice a few more times, and you'll fall backward right out of the village. Kuji. There's nothing good outside. Lots of people have left this village over the past century, but not one came back alive. Nothing good out there. You left when you were young too. No matter how tough you are, you've only got one life. It's not that I have to see the splendor outside. I just want to know whether it's this road stopping me or my fate. Come over for dinner tonight. Sounds great. Don't forget that cured meat you hid under the bed. How does he know about my cured meat? Damn, that kid's smarter than a monkey.
Dahe.
I remember I couldn't beat you as a kid. You grabbed my collar and tossed me over your shoulder. I was bruised all over. And people still laugh at me for it. How are we settling this score? Don't worry. I don't eat people. Do me a small favor. Go fight that big white goose on the west side of the village. Then we'll call it even, okay? Armored guards bearing ceremonial banners. A carriage pulled by tall horses. At least a county magistrate. What's a county magistrate? Is that a big official? Big. He can govern thousands of villages, at least. That's pretty big. Why are you still standing there, kid? Those guards have swords. Run. Daoist Feng, what's with the banner? It means nothing. Or can't you read? You need a beating. You think you can scare me? This Taoist isn't easily scared. Say one more word, and I'll kill you today. Someone's here. Nobility beyond words. Heavenly vine, noble pillar. Wonder if it's a great phoenix or a great fish. A fourth realm cultivator entered Yuncheng village. You've got some nerve. What do you think they're here for? Let's go see and find out. And you call yourself a scholar. Your brain's useless. A Pueblo-nosed Taoist. Not worth talking to. Greetings, great Taoist master. Spring and autumn Confucian scholar. Cut the empty formalities. We know the rules. Please show us mercy. Oh, a heavenly dragon jade pendant of the great Yu royal family. The one inside must be very high-ranking. You have 3 days. For those 3 days, except for the village well, you may go anywhere else. But if you set your sights on that old well, I don't care who you are, you'll be killed on sight. Of course not. Greed knows no bounds. Find what you came for, then leave. Naturally. So this is the power of a great Taoist master, and a spring and autumn Confucian scholar? My lord, it's all ready. Thank you, Nanny. The succession fight is near. I must get that thing. Rest assured, my lord. I'll do everything I can to find it for you. I've kept this cured meat for ages and couldn't bear to eat it. Today you're getting lucky, kid.
Hey.
Aunt Liu, what era is this meat from? 5-year-old cured meat. The flavor is pure. 5 years old? Can you still eat this? Won't it kill someone? What the hell do you know, kid? Cured meat smoked over green steel wood can last 10 years. Are you eating it or not? I am. I'm already here. How could I let your kindness go to waste? Let's dig in. Oh, I couldn't possibly. But then again, you don't refuse a gift from an elder. What's special about today? You're being way too generous. I don't know your birthday, kid. But I remember this is the day you came to our village. Consider this your birthday dinner. Same old taste. Kuji, immortals really do exist in this world. You already knew that, if I'm not mistaken. The Taoist and poor scholar at the east end of the village are the legendary immortals. You're a smart kid. You catch on right away. The ones who came today must be immortals too. I've heard those immortals have great powers. They can move mountains and drain seas, ride swords and slay demons. We mortals can only envy them. Kuji, I've been a coward all my life, but you're different. Your origins are extraordinary, and you are wise from birth. You're destined for greatness. If you get the chance, you must leave Yuncheng village and see the world. But remember, no matter what you see, live like a decent man. In 3 days at most, that kid will be reborn, like a fish leaping the dragon gate. I thought he was useless, but his bones are too weak to bear his earth-shattering talent. What if we give the kid both the Book of Heaven and the Book of Earth? Absolutely not. Never mind whether he can grasp the 2 books. Without the Book of Heaven and the Book of Earth, how can we too suppress and imprison the true dragon? We brought him back and kept him from dying in the wild. We've done all we can, by all rights. Once our debt is repaid, our bond should come to an end. Avoid bad luck, seek good fortune. I never do that. I cultivate for one thing, doing as I please. The book of heaven is in my hands. I'll give it if I want. Without the heavenly book, we'd only lose a strand of heavenly energy. At worst, this Taoist will give up 800 years of cultivation to restore it. You're insane. This Taoist is insane? I want to see whether Lu Kixian, born with a true dragon bone and the heavenly book, can break through his shackles and reach that legendary realm. Lin Meng, you really are a mad Taoist. The world laughs at me for being too crazy. I laugh because the world can't see the truth. You poor, sour scholar. You're beneath notice. Go to hell. Deep in your eyes, it seems, you have an inexplicable faith in me. In my memory, dragons are auspicious, supremely auspicious. Auspicious. You silver-tongued humans. Do you really think I'm stupid enough to believe your nonsense? It's over. I'm going to die. Leave. I want to live. As I thought. You're the one I've been waiting for. Me? That's right, you. Your bloodline comes from the same clan as the one who first sealed me. But everyone in this village says I'm an orphan. This seed cannot be mistaken. You're a descendant of the great Feng martial emperor. Wait, I'm a descendant of the great Feng martial emperor? Then why am I in this mysterious village? Born with a sickly body, your life is as cheap as grass. You'll never achieve anything great in this life. Boy, do you dare open your mind and let me examine your body? Why wouldn't I? Go ahead and look. Boy, heaven shows mercy to all living things. It has still left you a chance to live. Though you were born sickly, you won't live past 15. Your comprehension will be terrifyingly strong. How terrifying! Unmatched by anyone before you. Unmatched by anyone after you. Boy, do you want to live past 15? Yes. I've dreamed of it. I can't leave this place. You kill someone for me later, and I'll remake your body, deal? Who? The great Feng martial emperor. Deal. That was a quick answer. The great Feng martial emperor's cultivation must be at its peak. Aren't you afraid? I'm more afraid of dying. You're that confident? Nothing is impossible, as long as you're willing to climb. I Lu Kixian, bet that within 100 years, I'll be the strongest under heaven. In that case, I'll take that bet with you. What? You don't welcome me? This Taoist came in the dead of night. You appeared behind me without a sound. Do you think that's appropriate? As the old saying goes, if you haven't done anything wrong, you have nothing to fear from ghosts knocking, unless you've got a guilty conscience.
Taoist.
There's another saying, people can scare each other to death. Look at you, such a coward. Taoist, are you serious? This is my bed. Your bed? Can't this Taoist sleep in it? Have you forgotten who, when you were 3, went to the locked dragon well and rescued you? Didn't I climb out myself? If this Taoist hadn't found you outside the village, you'd have ended up as wild beast food. Now I sleep in your bed, and you still keep whining? In the middle of the night, 2 grown men like us are supposed to squeeze into one bed. How would that sound if people found out? Of course, it may not affect you much, but it would seriously affect me. I'm still a young virgin, you know? Get out, get out, get out. You, a young virgin? Fine, a bronze pole it is. Quit pretending you don't know. Taoist, why are you really here? You didn't come just to sleep, did you? Why are you staring at me? Do I have flowers on my face? I'm the great celestial who suppresses this place. What do you think could escape my eyes? You knew from the start? Boy, don't assume the worst about things that haven't happened. If I really wanted to act, you'd have died 13 years ago. I see that the dragon bone in your body is about to fully merge. I came especially to give you something. What is it? Just a book. I don't know what this book is made of, but it can actually calm the mind. Taoist, your book doesn't have a single word in it. Even if you gave it to me, I wouldn't be able to read it.
Take good care of it.
You'll learn how powerful it is someday. How powerful is this book? Honestly, I don't know either. Everyone sees something different in this book. Even what I saw came from the various volumes of Luffus. Throughout history, some have learned the art of dragon slaying from it and risen to become great ministers. Others saw a lifetime's worth of sword techniques and became the world's greatest sword gods. It's that powerful? Then why didn't I see anything? Who knows? Maybe you're just too ugly, boy. Taoist, I don't understand. This thing is so precious. Why give it to me? There is a cultivator in the mountains, using the imperial court as bait, fishing for hearts, seeing people as fish, falsely claiming to be an immortal god. I just wanted to cause them some trouble. And I was that trouble. That's all. Hey, I've kept you trapped for years, kid. Consider this compensation. Kept you trapped, kept you trapped, kept you trapped, kept you trapped. So that's why I couldn't get out. It was all you're doing, you filthy Taoist. These movements are combat techniques. No, the swordplay comes first. The real art is behind it. I've had this heavenly tome for so long. I've read it at least 100 times. Yet not once have its techniques appeared. The moment I left, that kid grasped the art from it. Didn't Master tell me the heavenly tome needed the right time and place to reveal its secrets? I guess I really did start from nothing. There's true flavor even in the ordinary. This ruined temple is my home. Are you planning to force your way in? Not force our way in. My master wants to retrieve something inside. Please step aside, brother. Retrieve something. I've lived here for over 10 years. I know everything that's inside. This is my home, after all. If you insist on forcing your way in, what will you do?
Pay more.
You know how to read the situation, young man. You're a smart one. Me and my. The Great Feng royal family disguised themselves as Great Feng to come for the sword. Understood. What's going on? Who got here first? a great Taoist heavenly being. The treasure must be in this painting. But that red-armored ceremonial guard was rushing, looking completely flustered, so I assume he didn't get it. Could it have been stolen or intercepted first? Nanny, don't you think last night's wind was unusually strong? It certainly was, Your Highness, but it seemed to have been caused by those two experts. They were probably covering something up. What could be worth those two grand adepts taking action? Hey, Your Highness. Perhaps it wasn't a thing. Not a thing. Then it was a person. You're actually out, Your Highness. Nanny, what kind of person could make those two experts cover up all traces of their actions? Your Highness, who it was isn't that important to us. In this territory, whatever those two experts don't want us to know, we're better off not knowing. Nanny, we only have 2 days left. Any lead on that item? Don't worry, Your Highness. I've sent the red armor to retrieve it. There shouldn't be any problems. I trust the red armor to get it done. After all, they were the pawns who crossed the river for Father Emperor. With this item, I can take the lead in the succession struggle. Princess Zheng. Your Highness, I deserve 1,000 deaths. The Taoist heavenly being got there first. The Taoist heavenly being. Nanny, it seems that heavenly being wants to meet me. In that case, let's take a trip to the east side of the village. Bring the boy from the ruined temple here. Remember, invite him. Understood. You really gave the heavenly tome to Lu Shuqi.
I did.
Giving it to him doesn't mean he can protect it. Did you warn him how important it is? I never thought. An ordinary man bears no guilt.
Except for possessing a jade.
You do understand that, don't you? If you were going to give it to him, you should have at least explained everything. Some things don't need to be planned out perfectly, or you leave no room for a change of fortune. Besides, with that kid's cautious, sinister nature, once he discovers the heavenly tome's power, he won't flaunt it to the world. Even assuming the worst, if he truly couldn't protect it, then he simply wasn't meant to have the heavenly tome. Someone's coming. Looks like people from the Great Yu Imperial Court. They're here for you. Me. If nothing unexpected happened, they should be. As fellow colleagues, Li, don't say I didn't warn you. The court's hidden power is extraordinary. Some matters can't be meddled in lightly. Why be so cryptic? There's nothing new under the sun. How could I not know how dangerous the succession struggle is? This isn't an ordinary succession struggle. It's a 5-dragon succession struggle. The tide is too strong. Even you, Li Meng, as a great heavenly being, could drown in it with one wrong move. Watch yourself. What brings you here, pillar of the heavenly empire? Don't tell me you're here to have your fortune told. May I ask, sir? Does this palace have the destiny to become emperor? I can say it, but are you truly willing to hear it, Princess? What could I possibly fear? If you dare say it, then I dare listen. Princess, your courage is admirable, but I can't read your fortune today. Please come back another day. Since even a great heavenly being won't say, then please return what you took. Hey, what did I take? Great Feng's founding emperor's sword. The great Yu Grand Princess wants Great Feng's founding emperor's sword from me. Princess, you certainly know how to joke. It's not like I owe you anything. Name your price. I can give you the sword, but you must promise me that someone will leave with you. The boy from the ruined temple. I agree. A gentleman's word is as good as his bond. This is the blade forged from the 10 famous swords that Gaozu of Dafeng used to conquer the realm. It truly is extraordinary. This blade has tasted dragon's blood. Its killing power is beyond compare. And because of its special material, it naturally suppresses other swords. What's more, this blade has a spirit. An ordinary man could never wield it. Master, are you all right? This blade is incredibly fierce. This blade is called Heaven's Unfavor. I love you most, benefactor. The records of Dafeng's Gaozu state that Heaven's Unfavor was too bloodthirsty for the emperor's liking. It sat unused in the armory for over 60 years. It was later given to a general who killed his lord. The emperor had no choice but to take it back. Even with my power greater than a nation's fortune, I can't control it. This blade is truly domineering.
Indeed.
Thank you both for coming to our aid. Now that Heaven's Unfavor has appeared again, the whole realm may soon be thrown into another bloody storm. I wouldn't be so sure. Phew. It's done. Young man, my master wishes to see you. See me? I'm just an ordinary villager. Why would he want to see me? I don't know, but my master ordered me to bring you over. I can only obey. Officer, I haven't dared spend a single coin. Here's your gold back. Now we're even. As for meeting your master, I'll pass. Brother, my master means you no harm. He only wants to meet you. Brother, my master truly means no harm. Brother, don't run. Is this boy a rabbit? How can he run so fast? Thank you for handling this. Should I kill him? Number. My subordinate acted foolishly. Please calm your anger. I hope you'll be magnanimous and spare him this once. You've apologized. Does that mean I have to forgive him? Tell me what really happened. How would I know what happened? A towering, fully armed man chased me, with a sword, refusing to let up. Do you know how badly that can scar a young boy's tender heart? I failed to think this through. Please don't blame me, brother. Lou, do you want to leave? What? You're willing to let me go? Outside Yangshan village, there are not only wolves and tigers, but also mountain spirits and monsters. If I hadn't stopped you, you'd have been eaten by now. This woman is a princess of the Dayu imperial court. I've already paved the way for you. They'll take you out with them. Let's put today's matter behind us. I believe you've already guessed. This is the boy I want you to take outside. Today's incident was all a misunderstanding. Young man, tomorrow beneath the old locust tree at the village entrance. We leave at noon. I'll lead you out of Yangshan village. Taoist priest, why have you treated me so well? 16 years ago, the true dragon stirred. Keon Shukai and I set up the Heaven-Earth-Human 3 powers formation. I handled the heavenly energy. Keon Shukai handled the earthly energy. But we were missing a thread of human energy. Just then, I found you outside the village. Seeing that you were born sickly and had little time left, I took the liberty of drawing a thread of human energy from you. In theory, you should have spent your life as a fool. But somehow, you became exceptionally bright at a young age. I, Li, have always acted honorably. Any debt I owe you must be repaid. So you don't need to say anything sentimental. I only did what I should. Was it because of that thread of human energy that the true dragon was drawn to me when I was 3, and I fell into the well? It probably was. You didn't have to tell me. If I hadn't told you, I wouldn't be myself. What was done was done. If you hate me for it, I have nothing to say. Actually, I should thank you. Without you, I never would have found this great opportunity. What belongs to you will always be yours. All I ask is that you don't hate me. I'm leaving. I'll come see you again. Be careful. Tell me all about it when you return, including how Linda Yu uprooted the green shadow tree. All right. You nearly got our master killed. How did the Crossing River clan produce a useless fool like you? Master, I never meant to put you in danger. If the Great Celestial and the Spring-Autumn clan hadn't arrived in time, the nanny and I would likely have died there. May I ask one question? That boy is just an ordinary person. How could he possibly endanger our master? He has no such ability. What about the thing in the well? Do you think what the Great Celestial said was meant only for that boy? I deserve death 1,000 times over. Rise. When we get back, take 300 strokes. Thank you for sparing my life, Master. Nami, what do you think of that boy? He knows when to advance and when to retreat, but I don't know what his aptitude is like. Nanny, do you think he can be recruited? That boy has a powerful celestial backing him. My lord, you can't control him yet. What a pity, Nanny. Tomorrow, the return convoy will split into 3 routes, one by flying airship, one by horse-drawn carriage, and the last one by taking the long way around by boat. Understood. Hey, Kuji. You're really leaving. The world is so big. I want to go see it. It's good to get out. The sky outside may be even bluer. Liu, a real man stands tall. Men bleed, but they don't cry. What kind of man cries like that? If the old lady next door sees you, she gossip about you all over the village. It's all because of you, you brat. You were only this tall as a boy. And in the blink of an eye, you've become the family's backbone. Remember how unsteady you were on your feet? You fell several times right outside my door. Still, you never learned your lesson. So you knew all along. Then why didn't you help me up? It wasn't that I didn't want to. I couldn't. I knew life ahead would be hard for you. You'd have a long road to walk, so I couldn't help you up. You had to get up on your own and keep going. Only then could you make it down this sunlit road. I'll keep these things for you. If life away from here becomes too hard, come back home. As long as this old man is still alive, you'll always have a hot meal here. Grandpa filled your water tank and swept the floor clean. My grain won't keep forever. Remember to eat it. The persimmons on the tree are almost ripe. When you have nothing better to do, pick a few and give them a taste. Kid, when no one is there to help you up, remember to walk along the wall. Don't take another tumble. Come back and visit when you can. The old man still cares too much about saving face. Yushan, who are you? You're really leaving. I hate to see you go. As expected of the true dragon visualization chart, training with it is downright insane. Who's outside? Mr. Joe. I appreciate the gesture, Mr. Joe. But please take it back. Keep it. I've heard of forced sales, but never of someone forcing a life-saving talisman on me. The Taoist Feng asked me to give it to you. Really? Of course. A scholar never tells a lie. Isn't that supposed to be a monk? Why are you asking so many questions? Take what I gave you. Infuse it with a thread of heaven and earth's vital energy when fleeing for your life, and it can carry you 1,000 miles away. If you don't want it, throw it away. I owe him a huge debt now. Young brother, please get in the carriage. I'm afraid that wouldn't be proper. The carriage is so small. Wouldn't getting in offend your master? It won't. Get in, and you'll see. Young brother, there's no need to be so surprised. This is merely a clever device. But once you truly enter the world of cultivation, this will be nothing more than a little trick. Nanny, it's time. We can leave now. You went to see him last night. Who went to see him? Do you really think I'm as clueless as Li Meng, unable to seek fortune and avoid disaster? The outside world really is extraordinarily dangerous. They're all mountain spirits and monsters that have grown powerful. They aren't anything to worry about. Then how strong are the monsters worth worrying about? In this world, the human race is the true master. Take Great Yu, for example. The emperor's hand holds the imperial seal and commands all under heaven. The demon-slaying bureau suppresses mountain spirits and monsters. 3,000 Taoist sects slay demons and banish evil. A mere Jingui could never be taken seriously. You haven't even reached the first realm. Don't worry about all that yet. The first realm? Don't tell me you don't even know the cultivation realms. The first realm?
Ancient texts record.
5 cultivation realms, from lowest to highest. The first realm is called key condensation. You draw heaven and earth's vital energy into your body and temper your physique. The second realm is called true transformation. The key C first takes shape, and vital energy liquefies into true essence. The third realm is called origin core. Once the core forms, you can live without eating, sustained by ki. The pure ki of heaven and earth gathers naturally. In the fourth realm, the yin spirit takes human form. The 5 organs transform into ki, allowing you to command heaven and earth, and travel 1,000 miles through the air. The martial realm's yang spirit opens the great acupoint in the divine court, creating a small world within. You can move mountains and split rivers with ease. Are there realms beyond the martial realm? I don't know either. Dare to have a drink with me? I wouldn't dare. Are you afraid I'll poison you? Number. Then why not? I'm not thirsty. I said come sit over here. I'm really just asking you to have tea. Now that we've left female immortal village, don't blame me for using my power against you. You should understand one thing. This is my territory. And understand this as well. The Great Celestial can't interfere with affairs in the outside world. A true man knows when to bend and when to stand tall. I answered your question. Shouldn't you answer one of mine? Do I have a choice? What's your relationship with Li Meng, the great celestial of Taoism? We grew up in the same village. Master Dao saved my life when I was a kid. He often brought me food. That's it. That's it. There's something different about you. Your eyes seem free of worldly rules, like a bird soaring through the sky. Want to come with me to Great Yu's capital? I'll give you the best cultivation resources. You'll become a 4th realm powerhouse. You'll make me a 4th realm powerhouse? There's no such thing as a free lunch. I'm just a nobody. I'm not worth the attention of someone like you. A blade of grass grows into a tree. A stream joins the river. Neither happens overnight. No one is born important. Everyone takes it step by step. I believe they can do it. And so can you. I urge you to think it over today. Kyoto is Great Yu's most prosperous place. Perhaps you could charge ahead
Take a city.
and board a powerful faction ship. Going to Kyoto is fine, but I'll pass on following you. I am a princess of the Great Yu Imperial Court. If you join the princess's residence, wealth and glory and stunning women will all be yours. But helping him, your power doesn't match the princess's. The power you can offer, and the power to attack and defend. I can give you everything I have. The bigger the ship, the bigger the waves. One wrong move, and they'll crush you. No. I can't board this pirate ship. So, what do you think? Well, I think your ship is too big. I'm still not worthy. All right. Since you won't join me, I won't force you. What a generous princess. We've talked for so long, but I still don't know your name. Lucutin. I'll remember that name. I hope that name will one day be famous throughout the martial world. If I can't win you over, so be it. It's always good to make friends. Nanny, what's going on? My lady, someone is blocking the road. Nanny, it seems our movements have been exposed. They planted plenty of spies in my residence. Don't worry, my lady. They're just a few hundred cavalrymen. Withdraw. The river crossing soldiers are here. It shouldn't be a problem. These should only be the vanguard. The real killing blow is probably still coming. Once we get past this, notify the other two groups. Set out at once. Yes, my lady. Four against 800? Isn't that suicide? There are hundreds of soldiers. The cavalry may outnumber us, but most are only first-realm cultivators. Besides, they're facing Great Yu's river-crossing soldiers. The river-crossing soldiers are strong. They're especially good at killing cavalry. They're even better with spears against airships. Winning against superior numbers is just an everyday thing for them. How is that possible? Nothing's impossible. You're just a frog in a well. Your subordinate has captured the enemy commander. Please give the order, my lady. That's right. I'm running away. You're leaving? Thank you for looking after me, princess. I see people up ahead. I won't trouble you any longer. My lady, is that a soul-severing pill? They were willing to give up a soul-severing pill? My brothers really are. Terrified I'll find something on them. Follow the main road, and you'll reach a town. I've kept my promise to the great celestial. The mountains are high and the road is long. We'll meet again in the martial world. You're really letting him go? What a shame. A forced melon isn't sweet. I hate forcing people to do things. Who is it? People from the princess's residence. None of you will escape. If I say I'm not with the princess, will you believe me? Number. I don't care who you are. You'll all die today. The river crossing soldiers are here. Oh, shit. Sound the horn and raise the flag. Kill them. This is bad. It's the Wolf-Cry poison. The Blood Wolf Guard is here. Princess. They're here for you. You're... You said that awfully loud. Are you trying to draw all their attention to me? That kid is seriously devious. Forget the kid. Kill the princess first. So this is the power of a great cultivator. Talk about good timing. Even the Mingdi sword is out? You can stop hiding now. The visitor is the current head of Fanmi Mountain. Li Bu, known as Make Hurts.
He's a late-stage fourth realm master.
I'm not confident I can beat him. When the fighting starts, I'll have red armor take you away.
Nanny.
Be extra careful. You needn't worry about me, Your Highness. I just want to see you crowned. Since when does Fanlo Mountain meddle in this? Once you're in the martial world, you can't always choose your path. The Emperor has ordered that. All martial artists must serve the court or die. My Fanyan Mountain has no choice but to join this once-in-a-century fight for the throne. But you, He Yunjiao, have no one left in this world. Why risk yourself for the Grand Princess?
I have my reasons.
Yet you dare kill Dragon 4? Aren't you afraid your entire Fanjing Mountain clan will die? We're both fourth round cultivators. Are you really that confident? He Yangjiao, even among fourth realm cultivators, there are differences. I only need 30 moves to defeat you. Guo, take the princess and go. No one is leaving today.
Attack, except for the princess.
Kill everyone else. With me here, you won't take one step. "36 Wave Stacking Palm." As expected of He Yanjiao, the sea fairy of the martial world 60 years ago. The rumors were true. They say you come from the South Sea and train with the waves every day. Your palm technique is powerful and fluid. You're a true heroine. Today I'll let Li Tu find out whether those rumors were exaggerated. Onward. Your Highness, this is pointless. My red-crowned crane drinks mountain spring water and feeds on earth vein marrow. Its spiritual feathers are harder than steel and iron. Its talons can even tear through crystal iron. Damn it. Your Highness, go. The four of us will hold them off. There's the forest entrance. Once we're in, we may still survive. Why are you here, running to me out of nowhere? Why haven't you left yet? Like hell, I don't want to run. More throwing darts? And more poison smoke? Then a giant red-crowned crane shows up. How am I supposed to get away? Your Highness, how many people did you provoke? My brothers all want me dead. Guozu Yudafe reporting. No one harms my master again. Senshin. I'll fight to the death and never retreat. Your Highness, run farther. Fan. Sect leader Jingshan truly has impressive skills. You're the nanny father assigned to me? That's right. I hear your cultivation is very high. It's really nothing special. How high is nothing special? About as high as this persimmon tree. That's pretty high. Nanny, I'll be counting on your guidance. You honor me, Your Highness. We'll learn from each other. Your Highness, I'm leaving. The palace is cold and harsh. Don't forget to dress warmly next year. Those who enter the demon court never meet a good end. The Guo tribe is truly fierce. In the end, we're all just fighting for our own masters. No mistake. It's this aura. Princess with me, Li Du here. You can't escape. Where are we going? I don't know, but we can't stop. If we stop, we'll die. The princess is the storm's center now. The farther away, the better. Damn it. Why did you come back? I didn't want to either. There's a huge force of cavalry behind us. I can't get away. We're in trouble. They're surrounded on all sides. Looks like he was prepared all along.
He can't bear to use it to save his life.
Should I use it or not? That kid keeps glancing down. Could it be that the great heavenly being and the Chanchu clan gave him a way to save himself? Lu Quan, do you have a way to save yourself? Lukuji, if you have a trump card, use it now. I, Dongfeng Yinglin, won't just grant you a lifetime of glory. I'll owe you a huge favor as well. There's no time to lose. What will it take for you to use your trump card? Besides the conditions I mentioned, I also want a promise you can keep. Fine. A Confucian purple talisman. You recognize this? A Confucian purple talisman. Only Confucian martial masters can make one. They're extremely rare and incredibly valuable. If I'm not mistaken, the one in your hand is a teleportation talisman. It can teleport 3 to 5 people 1,000 miles away. Luzukian, quickly channel your energy into the talisman. Why did the princess's aura suddenly vanish? Could it be that purple light from earlier? The duck was cooked, and it still flew away. Keep it down. Not this again. Fine, fine. You're the master. You're amazing, okay? Do you know how much a sudden forehead flick can traumatize a centipede? The monkey village chief said, "We can't use poison insects whenever we want now." Did you forget being punished to feed the pigs last time? I'm very smart. I was just checking if they were still breathing. One more thing. Don't ever mention me feeding pigs again. How was I supposed to know what you were doing? Besides, you're the only one who knows. You starved a pig until it lost 30 pounds. I wouldn't go around telling people. You carry out filial deeds to please your relatives. But without a beating, nothing gets done. No point listening to him. How could I fail at feeding a pig? Big dummy, stop talking nonsense. If the chief finds out, I'll have to feed pigs again. You big dummy monkey. Carry those two into the attic. This monkey really did make the pig lose 30 pounds. Who knows? Maybe monkeys have strange kinks. Chief, we've brought them in. Show some respect. I just fixed this door yesterday. You can't even feed a pig properly. And you still managed to starve it down 30 pounds? Which one of us is the pig here? From now on, you can all feed the pigs. Chief, where should I put this person? Put him on the floor. Chief, why does the woman go on the bed, while the man goes on the floor? Because this man is strong and healthy. The chief sure knows a lot. Hey, big dummy, get out. You got it. How did the great Yu royal family end up in Miaojiang? Troublesome. Plain clothes. No dragon aura. She must be this woman's guard. But how can a guard be this weak? Never mind, never mind. We'll ask them once they wake up. Where am I? This is bad. Wake up? Batik, silver ornaments, poison insects. Could I have teleported to Miaojiang? Looks like I underestimated that Confucian talisman's power. What place is this? And who are you? And one more thing. Did you take the things off me? Getting old really does slow your reactions. This is Miaojiang. Old? Old. This lowly one is the current high priest of Miaojiang. You're referring to this jade pendant, right?
Exactly.
Thank you for stepping in to help me this time. I am deeply grateful. I will repay you handsomely someday. But this jade pendant is extremely important to me. Could you please return it to me? I may be old, but my eyes still work just fine. This jade pendant carries not only dragon energy, but also traces of Confucian and Taoist power. Something extraordinary must be sealed inside it. Though it belongs to you, once it enters Miaojiang, it belongs to Miaojiang. Those are some pretty bold words, don't you think? Bold? So what if I'm bold? What can you do about it? I can give it back to you. I can even lend you a hand. What do you mean? I believe you're a smart woman, princess. Why don't we speak plainly? What do you want? Miao Jiang wants to join forces with you, princess, and pursue a great cause. I've already been hunted all the way here. How can I talk about pursuing a great cause? You're joking, princess. Aside from your own strength, your martial power is formidable. As far as I know, you have deep roots in the capital. Behind the princess's residence stands not only the great Yu Chifeng, but also Mount Yu, the northern peak god among the 5 sacred gods, along with the ancient Qingsheng mountain lineage. Add Miao Jiang's mastery of poison. And in the succession war, you alone would have a 60% chance of winning. The other princes would split the remaining 40%. There's something I've been wondering about. I hope you'll enlighten me, elder. Go ahead. Miao Jiang is far from here. Why wade into this mess? For Miao Jiang, so our children and grandchildren can leave the mountains. A fisherman by the sea can spend his whole life without knowing what's on the other side. Most children in the mountains spend their entire lives without ever leaving them. Trapped by the mountains, trapped by the sea, trapped by both. They never learn how high the sky is or how deep the earth runs. Miao Jiang wants great scholars to teach there. It wants roads that reach every corner. More than that, when people mention Miao Jiang, I want them to stop calling it barbarian territory. Would this hidden dragon merit be enough to buy Miao Jiang a chance to prosper? It would, but do you really trust me that much? If I lose, everyone in Miao Jiang will die. Then if we lose, we lose. I only ask that we never regret this move. Autumn is here. The wind should be rising. What a beautiful ink-washed landscape. It truly looks like paradise. I still don't understand. Why bet everything on me? No special reason. You simply have better odds of winning. Besides, you and Miao Jiang seem destined to cross paths. You and I had only just met. Yet you decided to bet on me and my household. Isn't that a little rash? At first, when I entered the succession war, it was only a faint idea in my mind. But when I sensed the dragon energy within you, that spark was nourished by it, and became a towering tree in an instant. To be honest, I didn't know who you were at first. Before you woke up, I sensed the dragon energy within you, and couldn't resist using the secrets of heaven to cast a divination. The reading showed a hidden dragon in the abyss. From that, I deduced your identity. I also saw the bearing of an emperor within you. That's why I chose to enter the game myself. There really is such a miraculous Jiyu. No wonder you weren't surprised by my identity from the start. But I wonder how your Heavenly Secrets Jiyu compares with the one at the Imperial Observatory. Which of you is truly more skilled? Why don't you take a guess, princess? I suppose it would be you, elder. I'd say it's 50-50. After all, I'm old, while he's still in his prime. Where am I? You possess the heavenly secrets, Jiyu, and understand the workings of fate. Could you read my companion's destiny? Companion? I thought he was your guard, princess. Since you want to test this old man's skills, then watch closely. What is this place? And who is that old man? Also, why did you have him read my destiny? Easy, young man. There's no need to panic. This is the great Use Miao Jiang. I am Miao Jiang's high priest. I'm also now allied with the princess's household. The princess only wanted to use you to see what this old man's capable of. You can rest easy. My heavenly secrets, Jiyu, only observes fate. It harms no one. You have allies in Miao Jiang too. You may not believe this, but I just formed an alliance with Miao Jiang. It's as ancient as the Book of Changes. The heavenly secrets, Jiyu, is actually a butterfly. I let my guard down. I can't read you. However, I saw a dragon behind you. If I'm not mistaken, you came from that place, didn't you? That's right. I came from Cloud Immortal Village. You've got guts, princess. Most people wouldn't dare go there. Are you badly hurt, elder? Just a little backlash. Nothing serious. You're one tough old man. Princess, please don't ask me to read your destiny again. Princess, young man, go on ahead and get some rest. In a few days, I'll arrange for someone to escort you back to the capital. Oh no. Even a Tao body can turn. Senior. /Tianbuli. This blade is even more sinister than a GU worm. Watch out. You and I have no grudge. Why did you stab me? Go stab the princess instead. Cough, cough, cough. I'll help you. My bonded spirit was damaged. My strength has been greatly reduced. That's what let this black blade, Tianbuli, break free. Senior, that's a fine bug. Why not give me one?
What bug?
This is a golden silkworm from Miaojiang. Only one appears every 300 years. Give you one? Dream on. My apologies. Could Tianbuli have chosen a master? Impossible. How could Tianbuli choose a master? Even a peerless hero like the founding emperor of Dafeng couldn't make Tianbuli acknowledge him as its master. It chose Lu Kuai? That's right. I'm just a nobody. How could this blade choose me as its master? You all saw it, right? I didn't seek it out. It came looking for me. Back to its rightful owner. The Mars guarding the star omen from 3 years ago has appeared again. Something's wrong. Why is the imperial star leaning toward Mars guarding the star? What a strange coincidence. A storm is coming. The struggle for the throne is about to begin. Should I report the Mars guarding the star omen? Or should I protect myself and stay out of it?
Tell the embroidered uniform guards hiding in Dayu.
I want that black blade. Get it before Dayu's people do. I won't let them get their hands on it. It could become leverage. Fail and execute your entire clan. Yes, Your Majesty. This time, I'll personally go to Dayu and bring Tianbuli back for His Majesty. You Confucian scholars are something else. Zhou Chang'an, you're quite generous. But that talisman can only lead to Miaojiang, right? I have some ties with the Miaojiang high priest. That old man should give me some consideration. He'll look after me a little. The more books you read, the more tricks you learn. You take one step while planning 100 ahead. Do you really think it'll be that simple? Instead of worrying about Lu Kuai, you should worry about yourself. Watching an 800-year-old Taoist, Grand Celestial's cultivation fade away day by day. Have you ever regretted giving the heavenly scripture to Lu Kuai? Not once. Sometimes the mountains are unclear. Sometimes the moon isn't bright. Why place so much weight on gains and losses? You gave away the Dao's heavenly scripture just like that. You let 800 years of cultivation scatter just like that. You really are a Daoist Grand Celestial, Li Meng. Spring winds turn the mountains green. Old friends keep watch beneath the bright moon. Why not try taking one step forward? Take one step forward? Easier said than done. Tell me, in this world, how many heroes have fallen at the sixth realm? Of course I want to. I simply have the will but not the strength. Now I only want to see how this kid, Lu Kuai, will turn the whole martial world upside down. I think this kid is probably heading toward the capital. You misjudged him 16 years ago. And 16 years later, you still misjudged him. Is Miaojiang not also an unusual martial world? A single black piece can change the entire game. A single black blade can shake the entire martial world. I don't believe it. Then sit back and watch. Watch a new generation replace the old. So I'm supposed to carry Tianbuli like this? Tianbuli has already chosen you as its master. It's safest in your hands. When we return to the capital, I'll find a way to sever its bond with you. As for you, don't get any ideas you shouldn't. A blade that kills its master? Whoever wants it can have it. I wouldn't want it anyway. As the old saying goes, wear pants that fit your size. Don't worry, princess. No one can take what's mine. And if it's not mine, I don't want it even as a gift. Grandpa Master. Cultivation, cultivation, cultivation. I'm still far too weak. My name is Tang Shishan. The village chief sent me to bring you some food. Uncle, you practice the blade too. That's right. I'm a swordsman too. Uncle, to be honest, I love the blade, and I want to become a swordsman. Could you give me some pointers? I don't mind giving you some pointers. But first, I want to ask you something. Go ahead. Of all the weapons in the world, why did you choose the blade? Why not practice the sword? Strong liquor drowns 1,000 sorrows. Drawing the blade cuts through all distractions. Could you be more specific? When I was young, I heard our village's poor scholars say by the roadside that sword cultivators were the most refined people in the world. That's when I started wondering, is the sword really the king of all weapons? Are sword cultivators truly a cut above the rest? Is the sword really so supreme? In truth, that's not the case. I think the blade is far more domineering than the sword, and better suited for killing. As for being refined, Why should a blade wielder care about that? Let him summon 10,000 flying swords and show off all he wants. I'll cut them all down with one stroke. You've got the makings of a blade wielder. Please give me some guidance, Senior. Watch my grip and my breathing carefully. With a blade in my hand, who can stand against me? Did you see it clearly? I saw your breathing clearly enough, but I still couldn't see your grip. That's exactly how it should be. This takes careful practice. A blade can change in countless ways. Its intent reveals itself naturally. I'll be on that mountaintop. If you don't mind the trouble, come find me and practice the blade. That sounds great. A master. A true master. Why did he leave as soon as I showed up? How would I know? Maybe because you're pretty ugly. Boring.
TC.
Your Highness, this isn't your princess's residence, and no one's around, so drop the princess act. You... Forget it, I won't hold it against you. Even a pig doesn't eat that fast. Leave some for... Your Highness. I thought you were a cultivator, princess. Do cultivators eat this stuff too? You think these are ordinary flash stones? They're spirit stones. They greatly aid a cultivator's training. No wonder they taste so good. I should have kept my mouth shut. Just how did you reach the mid-stage of the first realm so fast? The mid-stage of the first realm? Fewer impurities in the body, sharper senses, and immense strength. That's the first realm's mid-stage. Then what's special about the late stage? The world's vital energy flows through the 12 meridians and completes the great circulation. That's the first realm's late stage. You should read this when you have time. Where did you pull that thing from? Could it be the legendary storage ring? This is a storage vessel. It's used by cultivators to store treasures. A large one can hold a small mountain. A small one may be no bigger than a square inch. Storage vessels come in all kinds of strange shapes. They aren't limited to the ring shape you mentioned. I see. Back when we were being pursued, didn't you say you couldn't draw on the world's vital energy? So how can you do it now? That senior helped regulate my breathing. I've recovered much of my strength. In just 3 or 4 days, you went from an ordinary mortal to the mid-stage of the first realm. You truly are a once-in-a-generation genius. With talent like yours, you'd lose nothing to the prodigies from the mountains. Aren't you exaggerating a little, princess? Not in the slightest. There's an old saying in the cultivation world: 20 years for the first realm, 60 years for the second realm. An ordinary person needs at least 20 years to reach the first realm. Compared to that, don't you think your talent is extraordinary? Extraordinary talent. Perhaps, without the true dragon's bone transplant, I probably wouldn't have lived past 15. Then what about you, princess? What realm are you in now? The early stage of the third realm. The third realm? Then you must be at least 60 or 70 years old. I may not be as terrifyingly gifted as you, but I'm still Daeyu's greatest prodigy. I'm only 20 this year, a 20-year-old third realm cultivator. No wonder so many people want you dead. I started training at age 3. The imperial court of Dayu poured countless resources into me. That's how I reached the third realm. How could I compare to a freak like you? Who are you? Please, honored guests, don't draw your blades. I'm the guard the village chief chose for you two. I'm here to escort you back to the capital. If you're one of us, why come so late in the day? And why didn't you use the front gate? Honored guests, we were feeding the pigs and lost some time, so we arrived late. As for Monkey not using the front gate, it's because he had pig manure on him. He was afraid you'd smell it. Big dummy, no one asked you to be mute. Mom said, we mustn't lie. Besides, the village chief said, we're supposed to follow the honored guests from now on. We have to treat them like the village chief. We can't lie to them. The honored guests received guidance from Uncle Tong today. That's right. What wonderful luck. I begged Uncle Tong for ages, but he still wouldn't teach me. Just to learn Uncle Tang's blade technique. Monkey even kowtowed to him 3 times, and Uncle Tang still turned him down. I remember Uncle Tong said something like, you're too restless. You're not suited to the blade. If I took you on, my reputation would be ruined for the rest of my life. We'll come back tomorrow. I need to take care of some personal business first. Those two are absolute clowns. The man who taught you the blade this afternoon was Tang Shishan. What? You've heard of him? Back then, 3 Fourth Realm sword immortals from Dafeng boasted throughout Daiyu's martial world that no one at their level could defeat the 3 of them. But on the very next day, the heads of those 3 sword immortals were hanging from the Skyreach Tower. All 3 flying swords were broken. According to the rumors, the one who defeated the 3 sword immortals wore a blue-gray robe and carried a long Miao saber. He was a saber immortal from the Miao frontier, named Tang Shishan. Such a feat inspired an old martial world master to write a poem for him. The blade, light as paper, gleams like water. 2 lines of verse, fine as autumn silk. One could hardly call that anything but refined. I never expected my teacher's senior, who looks so simple and honest, to be that formidable. But his good fortune didn't last. I heard that this Miao saber wielder was eventually pursued by a supreme sword immortal of the Sword Clan for 3 days and nights. His blade bones were shattered, and he vanished from the martial world. I thought he had died long ago. I never imagined he was in the Miao frontier. Since Dafeng had a supreme sword immortal at the martial realm, why didn't Daiyu send the martial realm expert to help him? That rumor dates back too far. I don't know the details either. Some rumors say the martial realm experts from the mountains looked down on Tang Shishan for being from the Miao frontier. Others say Tang Shishan was arrogant and reckless and offended several thousand-year-old Tao masters in the mountains. That's all a matter of immortals and demons. Why dwell on it? Next time you see him, just ask him yourself. You smell like sweat. Can you change your clothes? Sorry, we're poor. I don't have a change of clothes. You think I'm too proud to wear the clean clothes the princess prepared? I didn't mean to look down on them. I've never worn anything this clean in my life. I'm afraid I'll get them dirty. And I'm even more afraid you'll slap me again. Take them or leave them. Tang Shishan is up there. Don't worry. I'll bring him back before dark. He really is quite handsome. He came. I wonder if I'm too late. As long as you want to practice the blade, it's never too late. Come on, come on. Don't miss this misty gathering. Truly, one can stand atop the highest peak and look down on all the mountains. Look down on all the mountains. High peaks have their own views. Life is full of dust. Kid, don't stop moving forward. I won't. Whether training or practicing the blade, I'll rise above them all. Draw your blade 6,000 times a day.
How many? 6,000 times.
What? Scared? Scared. I'm not. Shoulders and hips as one. Hands and feet as one. Heart and intent as one. Intent and ki as one. Ki and strength as one. Sir, I heard you were once hunted down by a sword, immortal of the Jianzhou martial realm. He shattered your blade bones. That's right. My blade bones were broken by Jianzhou, by sword immortal Murong Changkang. I was forever stuck at the fourth realm. Then, among the martial masters of the realm, not one of them stepped in? The martial world isn't as good as you think. Who would save a Miao barbarian? Hey, they weren't saving you, sir. They were saving all of Great Yu's martial world. Those so-called righteous sects, not one lifted a hand. The one who saved me was a poor scholar from the imperial court. That poor scholar you mentioned wasn't named Zhou, was he? That's right, the Confucian Chunchu clan. Mr. Zhou, who wouldn't board even if the emperor summoned him. I left food for you on the stone table.
Thanks.
You really plan to pass all your blade skills to that kid? Yes, he's more gifted than I am. His talent shouldn't go to waste. Teaching him for free? Without even taking him as your disciple? Tang Shishan, you're really generous. A master-disciple title means nothing to me. I'm teaching him just because the kid truly loves the blade. In Miaojiang, those who truly love the blade are countless. Why don't you teach them yourself? It's not that I don't want to. They're just not cut out for it. I, Tang Shishan, was once a famed blade immortal. Village chief, you think I'm not old enough? Old, my ass. Your blade bones are all shattered. You'll never reach the martial realm again. You, Tang Shishan, return late with your blade. But it was shattered long ago by Zhang. Village chief, you're up this late just to mock me? Got nothing better to do? You're the one with nothing better to do. Damn it. Don't give this old man that look. I wouldn't dare. The day after tomorrow, Great Yu's Princess Dongfang. Yinglong will return to the capital. You'll escort her in secret. Village chief, is Miaojiang really getting involved in the succession fight? I don't have much time left. If Miaojiang has no martial master guarding it, other powers will crush us sooner or later. We might as well take a chance. As long as the princess holds the throne, Miao Jiang will thrive. By land or by water? Or by flying boat? Water is too slow. A flying boat draws too much attention. Land is safer. All right, village chief, don't worry. With me, Tang Shishan here, I'll make sure the eldest princess gets back safely. Xiaoshen, the princess absolutely can't come to harm. So if needed, you can die. Don't worry, village chief. Tang Shishan isn't afraid of death. Sir, these are the guards you found for Beigong. One skinny as a monkey, and the other doesn't look too bright. These are Miao Jiang's finest. Princess, don't underestimate them. Among Miao Jiang's younger generation, none can beat Monkey and Big Dummy at GU Arts. They're both of the third realm, but together they can fight a fourth realm master. Looks can be deceiving indeed. I, Dongfang Yingluo, was too short-sighted. No offense, but to be honest, if it were me, I'd think these two were unreliable too. I used the heavenly GU to divine it. Your father, the emperor, doesn't have much time left. The court is about to change, so tomorrow I'll send you back to the capital. Looks like those ungrateful wolves can't wait. May I ask, sir, are we going above or underground? Fine. Our Miao Jiang GU horses will take the T-Horse Road. We'll reach the capital in 3 days at most. Bring the GU horse outside in. This is no ordinary horse. It has 23 GU insects throughout its body. It can travel 900 miles a day with ease. Best of all, it doesn't need to eat. What a magnificent horse. How can it travel 900 miles a day without feed? My lady, you don't understand. A GU horse may look like a horse, but it isn't one. You could say it's a GU in horse skin. It can absorb the world's vital energy on its own. Can this horse be mass-produced? Very difficult. Ah, what a shame. Princess, besides Monkey and Big Dummy, I'll also have Tang Shishan escort you in secret. I hope you'll return to the capital soon and win the succession. All right. Sir, save one for me. From your eyes, I can clearly see what you want. You seem to crave power. Hey, sir, you're mistaken. Maybe all I see is this potato. Your eyes hold more than potatoes. They hold heaven, earth, and all living things. More important, they hold yourself. Young man, the world is wide, and the road is long. Keep walking and you'll reach where you want to go. Thank you for your guidance, sir. It's nothing. Don't mention it. You're the one with talent. You're far better than I was at your age. Really? Without your guidance, sir, I couldn't have opened 6 main meridians so fast. In short, I still must thank you, sir. The village chief has arranged horses and a carriage. They'll send you back to the capital tomorrow. There's something I'm not sure I should say. Please speak freely, sir. Dongfang Fangying is returning to the capital to claim the throne. But you're different. You're all alone. Why not stay in Miaojiang and focus on blade training? I guarantee it, within 60 years, you'll at least become a 4th realm blade immortal. Every word is true. Not a word is false. Lu Qishai, you may leave the mountain now. Senior, did I do something wrong? I've taught you the basics of my blade art. I've also passed on my 2 finest techniques. There's nothing left to teach you. So I'm graduating already. Thank you for your guidance, Senior. One day, you'll make a name for yourself across the world. Then win some glory for us blade cultivators. No matter how many sword prodigies appear, when our blade path finally rises, without exception, they'll all bow their heads. Senior, there's another reason I took up the blade. A dear friend of mine was badly hurt. Whenever the weather turns cold and rainy, he cries out in pain. When I was young, I promised him this. I'd practice only the blade, never the sword. The one who hurt him is in Kyoto. I'll go to Kyoto myself and avenge him. The cultivation world is tangled with hidden powers. There are sword immortals who can split a river in 2. There are old masters who've withdrawn from the world, and grand adepts who command thousands of followers. If you offend even one powerful cultivator, you could lose your life. Senior, I feel that blade cultivators shouldn't be timid, but should charge straight ahead. Still, I'm nowhere near as brave as that kid. He never backs down. I guess age catches up with you. Young people today really are fearless. In Jingdu, I'll kill him. Princesses shouldn't eavesdrop. I'm only here to tell Lu Kuji that he leaves tomorrow. I just happened to hear his bold declaration. Princess, no need to panic. It's no harm that you heard it. Are you worried the trip won't go well? If that's the case, then take this. Actually, I'm rather curious. You, Lu Quzhuo, have an enemy in Great Yu's capital? You think too much of it. I'm all alone, with no ties. Where would I get an enemy? Lu Qiji, I owe you my life. Whenever you need me, I'll be there without hesitation. At 30, with a Miao saber at my waist, I defeated every young talent in Miao territory. My inner power had begun to take shape. And at the peak of the mountains, I grasped a single strike, called Green Mountain Smile. At 120, I entered the 4th realm, blade and sword laugh. I hung a sword immortal's head from a treetop. That drew Jianshu, a fifth realm great swordsman, to hunt me down. My blade bones were shattered by the famous sword change. My state of mind collapsed. I barely survived for 60 years. Then I grasped another strike, called Fayuki. What a sad, tragic fate. My first blade, Green Mountain's smile. What do you make of it? I find the green hills so enchanting. I imagine they find me the same. And my second blade, Fayuki. What do you make of that? I watch the mayfly, as the universe watches me. Though your Fayuki is filled with sorrow, at its deepest core, it isn't expressing sorrow. It's turning death into life. Am I right? You really understand things at a touch. This first form is Green Mountain intent. The second is the Fayu blade. I behold the endless Green Mountain intent. Green, it startles like a swan. Gold, it moves with ease. I watch the mayfly live at dawn and die by dusk. Life isn't for death. Death points toward life. How much have you learned, kid? 1/10. 1/10? That's a little low. That can't be right. The draw, the strike, and the sheathing. You got every part right. It's Stone City.